止められないこの熱い想いは Only for you 抑えられないこの熱い恋は Only for you止められないこの熱い想いは Only
Hello, guys. Welcome again to the welcome again to other live stream. So I'm still having some issues with my connection, so I'm sorry, but I am not using my main setup. So this live stream is gonna be short. But okay, let's start with Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin in 1 day chart. As you can see here, Bitcoin is still bouncing right in 4 hour chart. Yes, and it's still looks like we will see Bitcoin testing maybe this week $18,000, maybe maximum 18,200. Remember in 1 day chart, we were saying, well, Bitcoin will bounce here. And if any close below the moving average in between one, like $16,000, 700, 800, sorry, we will see other test to 16,500, but looks like Bitcoin is holding very well. So right now, the probabilities are still to the down, to the upside, but doesn't matter because for me, all this bounce you see here is just gonna be a sell. Okay, let me show you here. Bitcoin is just um, with this setup right now in curve, as you can see here, is there is not enough time for Bitcoin to reverse the trend. I mean, the trend is your friend, and the trend is to the downside. Okay, so so the projection is not yesterday actually. I mean, no, not today. I said the projection is gonna be to the downside like this, right? Like this. So that's why for me it's a short actually. Not now, but it's gonna be a short, and it's very easy. Let me do it here in this box around here. This box, this area is gonna be the area for me for start looking for a short. Maybe not, maybe in a couple of days more, something like this. Okay. Now let's talk about the 4 hour chart. Let me show you the 4 hour chart here. For Bitcoin, in 4 hour chart, we have a very obvious setup here. This is a bull trap actually for me. It's forming right now. Why? Because we have a bull, very divergence forming, as you can see, very obvious here in OBB, also in core. Usually when they are in the same page. So, well, careful here because potentially here you will see, well, a bull trap. It could be maybe $18,000, 17,000. I don't think so. Sorry, around here, this area, yes, this area for me is the bull trap. So if you want to enter in short right now, I think it's not a good idea. I think you will have to wait for the signal, something like this, right? So when you see something like this, yes, of course, potentially it's a bear trap, sorry, a bull trap here. And after that, the target in 4 hour charts should be the 55 around 17K. 17K right now here. Any close below here, you will see again, you will see $16,500. Okay. So now let me show you here the 1 hour chart. I know maybe you are trading right now or you want to trade. In 4 hour chart, there is no setup, at least not now. In my case, I'm still waiting. 3 days without trading, I think, just waiting for the setup. So it looks like here we will see a test to limit 21, 17,200 around there. But potentially this could be the sell. I mean, because as I said before, we have a we have here a ver- ver- very divergence, as you can see for our chart. So for me, actually for me, this is looking right now very a little bit toppy. This one here. Let me. I'm gonna let me do it here. I'm gonna open a position, thinking like maybe this is gonna be a very good opportunity for shorting. Let me see here. Okay, good. Okay, one moment. Okay, good. So when you see the setup right now here, well, careful here because, well, as I said before, this is like this. Okay. Now let's talk about the 12-hour chart. 12-hour chart. So that means the next 3 days is still above the M21. Is breaking reversal? No. This is just a test, as you can see here, not because it's above the M55 in 12-hour chart, that means to the moon. Of course not. In any moment, you will see something like this, right? Actually, the forecast is telling you right now, any moment, something like this. And the M55 in 12-hour chart, it could be the pivot around any close below 17K. You will see full rejection to 16,800. Any close below there, any close below here, you will see. Uh, Actually, I will start looking for maybe 16K again. Mhm. Any close below 16,800 for me is gonna be a very good short opportunity, and you will see continuation. Now let's talk about the weekly chart because we have a new close right now. So Bitcoin in weekly chart, we have the bullish divergence confirmation here with the buy signal here. The problem with this, well, is because we have a new test. Actually, the real test is about to happen because this one was a rejection here, but actually looks like Bitcoin is gonna be to the downside. Okay, so be careful here because we have the bullish divergence, yes, but Bitcoin instead of pumping, what is doing? Just wasting time again, right? So that means the pressure is still very, very strong. Mhm. So I am expecting new lows. I mean, I am looking for the bounce, yes, in weekly chart, sideways or bounce, yeah, maximum 18, 19K, yeah. But you see, instead of the bounce, you see your sideways, for example, just maybe this week, sideways, you will see Bitcoin just keep crashing, okay? The target should be around 10K, 9K, and as I said that many times, because it's macro time frame, you will have to wait. Well, maybe if we are lucky enough, we can see $10,000 this month. I hope so. Of course, if we see new lows, you will see invalidation of this weekly chart. So because the projection should be always, when I see the setup right now, weekly chart here, bullish variance here, usually is gonna be like this, right? That's in the MI 55 here, and after that, keep falling, right? But remember, this is a projection. Always we have two scenarios, sideways or bounce. So that means Bitcoin, you see your sideways here, yeah, well, careful here because this could be continuation. And honestly, I think weekly chart is not very important right now here. Let me tell you why. Because we have just 2 weeks left, 2 weeks left, 3 weeks left for the major close, and that is something like it's gonna change Bitcoin and I think all the crypto space for a couple of years. Mhm. Let me show you here. Uh, Bitcoin is well, just in 3 weeks is about to close like this in the yearly. And for first time in the history, it is a kind of reversal here. So in 2023, I will start looking for 10K, yes, 10K, or maybe this year, who knows. And the lowest point it could be 4K actually in in this chart. Mhm. So also we are gonna have a new close here at a 6-month chart, as you can see here. This is reversal, this is continuation, and the obvious target is MA21 around 10K. And also we have a new close also. We will have different closes for all the 2022, and all of them, they are not good. As you can see here, I said before, if you see by January 1st, Bitcoin closing below $21,000, below the mid 21, There is a very good probability, well, for first time in the history, right? Bitcoin, we can say Bitcoin broke the between 1 and 3 month chart, and you will see continuation all 2023 is gonna be red. We will see a bounce in 2023, yes, but it's gonna be a sell. Bi-monthly is gonna close also in 2 weeks, and what is doing? Mhm. Any close below, well, new lows. If you see Bitcoin at 15K, 14K this month, new lows, and the next target is gonna be, according to the bi-monthly, could be 9K, 9K or 10K. Any close below the MA55 in bi-monthly is gonna be very bad. Remember, in bi-monthly, 3 month chart, and monthly we have better divergence. That is something like all the YouTubers they keep ignoring here, but I am no YouTuber, so we have 1, 2, 3 strikes here. And also, as I said before, the last warning here is the ADX. If I, let me show you here. Sometimes trading view is very, very, very slow. ADX, DI, this one, this one, for example, here. If I show you the monthly with the close we had actually in November, the slope is changing right now, and this is not sideways. It actually Bitcoin actually is trending to the downside, as you can see here. Mhm. Now, other thing here is Bitcoin in the monthly is holding the exponential moving average 100. Yeah, as you can see here, still the problem here is like, well, any closing weekly chart, for example, you see this week Bitcoin closing below 16K. This is going to be enough for me to see continuation to the downside, and also the next target is 10K. As you can see here, all the targets in macro timeframes, the next target should be $10,000. Now, the question is, Bitcoin is gonna do it right now or when? In my personal opinion, I think there is a very good chance we will see maybe 10K this year. Mhm. Now, if we see 10K this year, well, for me, it's gonna be enough to call the reversal in the macro timeframes after 12 years. And of course, we will see a bounce, as I said before, but that bounce is gonna be a sell. Well, that is the projection I have. Mhm. Now let's talk about the USD dominance, because USD dominance is doing something very interesting here. Sorry for my connection. My connection is not the best right now. I am still waiting for the company internet provider to install internet here at my home. I'm still waiting. So I am using like a mobile, my data actually, my mobile data to do this. Okay, let me show you here the Bitcoin dominance. we have a we have the monthly. As you can see here, we have well, this is a clear reaction, no, not reaction, it's resistance from this area, as you can see here. But the monthly is still strong. It's still strong, as you can see here. Something I don't want to see for UC dominance is I don't want to see the next tick. I mean, in December, I don't want to see this one higher than this one, because if we have this one higher, the better variance I was projecting in summer is we will see validation. So ADX is still very strong. As you can see here, the momentum is still very, very good. And now in weekly chart is when we have some hope for bulls for the Q1 2023. We have a better variance here from this point and this point. And as you can see here, we have the setup right now. So the target should be the MI55, yeah, in the Q1 2023. So if we see a last drop for Bitcoin this year, I think it's going to be a very nice opportunity to buy. Because in some point we will see this drop here for using dominance. That means we will see maybe in the Q1 for 2023, we will see a bounce for Bitcoin and all the altcoins. Let me see. Let me check the SP500. I am doing this quickly because, as I said before, my connection is not good. So I want to see what is doing the SP500. Okay, as you can see here, this is still testing the 55 here in weekly chart to the moon, right? Of course not. No. Let me see here. No, I don't think so. It's okay. Let me tell you something here. The bullish average is still present, yes, but still is testing the 55. Mhm. So as long as it's below 4,300, I am not expecting I mean, reversals or something. This is just a trend, and the trend is your friend, and it's still to the downside. Okay, same thing. I think now the market makers they are looking for the higher time frames to close. For example, if we see the yearly here, because it's gonna close very soon. Mhm. Um, we have well, it's gonna be very interesting here because we have a better variance since 2000. You see, so it's for me it's gonna take years, of course, but I will feel very comfortable if we see the yearly close. I mean, the next 3 weeks, if we see any close below 3,700, the SP 500, I can tell you right now that will be reversal. So this line, any close below 3,700, you will see the yearly reversal, and in 2023, 2024, you will see the SP 500 testing maybe around 2,000 and 1,400 in the multi-year bear market, I think. And I think for me makes sense, honestly. Because if we see the 6 month chart, remember all the time frames I am saying right now, they are about to close in just 3 weeks. So with this projection, we will know what we can expect from for 2023. Right now, I can tell you it's not gonna be very good. That's it. It's not gonna be good. We have better averages right now here. The volume is still decent here. So yes, any close below 3,700 in 6 month chart, I mean, in the next 3 weeks, you see SP 500 closing below here, you will see continuation in 2023. Next target 3,000 and the lowest point 2,000 actually. Mhm. Now let's talk about the 1 day chart, what we can expect in 1 day chart to the moon, right? To the moon. No, better divergence here. No, thank you. This is not with me. Here, no, thank you. Here, all this, no, thanks. Mhm. Actually, for me, it's like this in 1 day chart. Okay. So I think that's it, guys. That's it for the SP 500, the stock market. Be careful here. We are in the last three weeks, just the last month. Let me be very clear. I know it's not popular as usual. My technical analysis, I know, and honestly, I don't care. Mhm. Any close this year, let me show you the monthly. Any close for Bitcoin, any close below 30K uh, this year, you will see Bitcoin at 10K even lower. I mean, even lower. Mhm. So Bitcoin must close in the next 3 weeks above here. Okay, at least above 25K. At least. If you don't see it, well, get ready because you will see $9,000, $10,000, and potentially you will see this bounce here. Yes, bounce, and potentially this bounce in 2023 is going to be a major, major sell, something like this. And after that, major crash again. Mhm. Okay, okay, guys. I think that's it. That's it for this live stream. As soon as I get my, I mean, a normal connection, I will keep this live stream as usual, like checking more altcoins and more things. But for now, I think I cannot do it. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will keep posting my shorts. I will try to keep you updated with my technical analysis.